guy's not even paying attention. This is our gate right here, and he's just got me blocked in. Been here about 4 or 5 minutes, hasn't looked around once. Gotta love it. New guys moved in next door, and they get a lot of trucks in here, and these guys just block their gate all the time. Well, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm headed to go move the big deuce sand, letting the truck air up. I actually parked here to wash my front of my truck off anyways, so it's not a big deal that he's parked right there. But I'm just surprised he hasn't looked around a little bit. But we'll talk more about yesterday here in a little while. But for now, me and Jared are gonna go move this deuce sand so we can get the thumb welded on it. And I kind of don't really know what else we're gonna do today yet, but we'll see how it develops. Jared's here, waiting to get our permit so we can go move this thing. The secretary lady is almost here to open up the door so we can print it real quick, and then we'll go run this over to our mechanic's house, have the new thumb welded on it. Did you even go get the new thumb yet? Yeah, we're gonna have to go get the new thumb at some point, I'm sure. And then he'll be able to weld that on, and we can actually have our big deuce sand have a thumb on it. We can do a whole lot more. We do a lot of demos, so it's kind of important for our excavators to have a thumb. But we sit and wait. Well, we went and moved that deuce sand real quick. Oh, my allergies are going nuts. I don't know if it's just because it's fall, but like my nose itches. I'm eating a Tootsie Roll Pop. Love these things. I've been eating them since I was a kid. My mom used to work at this place called Hudson Grill, and they had these Tootsie Roll Pops in trash barrels. And I used to go and knock over the trash barrel to get a Tootsie Roll Pop because I was looking for the Indian and the star. Because I wasn't even tall enough to even reach in the Tootsie Roll or in the trash can to get one of them out. So I'd pull it and knock it over and then dig through them until I found either a blue one or, better yet, an Indian and a star on a blue one. Then I would sit down and eat it. And to this day, I still love these things. But we went and moved the deuce sand real quick, and now we moved the 5. We are in Clarksville, right on the outskirts of Clarksville at Motion Fuels. They're finishing up around the corner. We had to drop the 5 in the middle of the street, so I didn't bother taking any video because we're blocking the highway at that point. So then I moved over to here, and now I'm waiting for them to come out. Warner. I heard that Dollar General account's terrible. But just waiting for a few, eating my Tootsie Roll. Watching about Carl. I didn't realize how popular Carl was from I know him from the Mr. Beast channel. I didn't realize he's the #1 Twitch streamer and trends on Twitter and all kinds of other stuff. So watching about him, pretty cool. You know, especially somebody like me who's got at this point in time I have 154 subscribers, not even monetized. I'm 1.4 or 14% into being monetized right now. So I got a while longer, but still doing it, still posting every day. But hanging out, waiting on them, and then I think we're headed back to town, but we'll have to see. I want to go move the Stanny. It's been sitting out in the pit. It's for sale right now for 172 grand. So I'm kind of waiting to see what's going on with that. But I was going to tell him, might as well just go move the Stanny today while I'm already out in the RGN as it is. Got it behind me now. I'm in the peat. So just waiting. Oh, and I put my GoPro in a Crown Royal bag because I scratched the lens the other day. Now I put it in this soft bag, try and protect it. I found it on Facebook Marketplace, $20, and she gave me 9 of them. Only needed 1. I would have paid a couple of bucks for one of them, but but I don't drink ever. Have a beer every so often. So I wasn't going to go buy a $20 or $50 bottle of alcohol just to get the bag for it, but was able to find one, and now it's working out beautifully. So not a bad day today. Still perturbed about yesterday, but trying to get over it, and I still want to go back to trucking, but I'm not going to do it right away. I'm going to kind of play my cards correctly and get a little bit of time and, you know, find a good job and all that kind of stuff. But for now, same old, I suppose. But get to be in the RGN today. I love the RGN. Love it better than doing everything else. So, I don't know. We'll see what the rest of the day brings. Well, I've been absolutely running around like crazy. I'm leaving the rental place right now. I don't know if you can even see that, but I have a 500-gallon spray trailer I'm pulling behind my pickup. It's empty, of course. But I had to go to 3 places to get a fire wrench, a fire hose, an adapter from the fire hose to the hydrant. And then this has suction to suck out of a pond and spray with, but we also want to be able to fill it with this and our spray trailer, the fire hose. So I'm in South Central Little Rock. Gonna start making my way back. It's 4:46, so I'm not gonna be home till 6 or 6:30, and I still gotta take this over to his house and all that stuff. Oh, but man, it's been busy. I got the fire hose there and the wrench underneath it. $200 for an 1.5-inch fire hose. It's like, God, that's just ridiculous. But that we're gonna keep this fire hose probably for 10 years. Seems things are going a little bit better. I'm not quite as frustrated with the owner anymore. I still want to go back to trucking though. I really do. I'm gonna say it 100 times in my vlog for the next 2 or 3 weeks. I'm gonna try and do it, but you know, things happen, you know, make a few mistakes, get yelled at a little bit. It's not that big of a deal. So I kind of just need to get over it and keep working and going and all that. They really need me here. I think he would be hurting in a real bad way if he suddenly lost me. You know, it's difficult to replace somebody who does everything, who can be in the RGN, who can drive all the trucks and then operate all the equipment. So I don't want to make a brash decision and just be like, the hell with it, I'm gonna go back to being regional or over the road or something. So we'll just forget about it for a bit and long for the road, and hopefully soon I can be back to the road again. But for now, this is fine. Oh, I stopped at the cigar shop, by the way, and I spent too much money. But I got some LFD Maduro cabinet number 5s. Where are they at? Those are the Bovritas. There they are. Maduro cabinet number 5s. These things are absolutely delicious. I'm a massive LFD fan. I'll always be an LFD fan. They kick my ass and I love every minute of it. And then I got One Famous Smoke, which is by Drew Estate, and then I got 5 Undercrowns, I got an Asylum, and I got some stick I've never even heard of before. Spent $130 plus 2 Bovita packs. Hell, I haven't even smoked my Maduro, or this is not Maduro. This is just Olivia V, Melanio, and Churchill. I haven't even smoked it yet. That's what I brought to work, but I've just been too busy running around, and I don't smoke cigars in my pickup truck at all. I might consider smoking a pipe in here because they're, I don't smoke aromatics, but they're a lot more aromatic than a cigar would be. A cigar would just stink this thing up. So I'm very much looking forward to lighting a few of those. I probably have 600 cigars still left in my collection that are still good and smokable. So I'm not hurting for cigars, but I had $100 to spend. What can I say? And I'm in Little Rock. I don't come out here terribly often, so I figure I might as well get a bundle of sticks and bring them home. LFDs are rather reasonable in price. You can usually get a very good smokable LFD for 10 bucks a stick here in Arkansas with the way their tobacco tax is set up. Where the undercrowns were $12, $15, $14 a stick. So I'm fine with smoking a whole bunch of LFDs, but undercrowns are my favorite. Anything Drew Estates are my favorite. So I'm pretty happy to get a grip of them. The Olivia Series V and the Series V Melanios. Melanios are my favorite. Love them. Smoke the crap out of them. Will always smoke the crap out of them. But LFDs punch you right in the gut, maybe a little bit lower, and they just absolutely kick my ass. And I love those big, high nicotine, bold, peppery cigars. Almost spent $35 on a Padron 80 year, and it's an anniversary 80 year. It's my favorite smoke of all time, period. But they're $35 a smoke. You can't get 4 of them for $100, you know. They're out of my price range, and they're more of a occasion cigar. But for now, I don't mind smoking the $10 cigars. The factory smokes Maduro isn't a great smoke, but for $3.50, I don't mind smoking it halfway through and, you know, having to go do something else and just setting it down or throwing it out and just saying, you know, it's $3, no big deal. So they sell a lot of the factory smokes. But the factory smokes seem to be like the leftovers from the underground line that they use for that. I'm sure that's not true. Don't take my advice, but they're just a lot lower quality than an underground is. And like the underground 10 year, man, it's a delicious smoke, but not for $5 more than an underground. So happy to get a handful of them. Got all the stuff I need. It's $4.50. I'm about to turn north and go through downtown Little Rock and start heading home. I probably won't be home. Well, I still got to go to the farm, but I probably won't be home until 7. So I'll have Ashley come bring me some dinner, and I'm hungry already, and we'll mess around with the spray trailer tonight and kind of see how things go. Then back to work tomorrow. I don't even know what job I'm going to be on tomorrow, but I wish I would have taken more video today and show you what I did and what I moved. But since we had to offload stuff in the highway, I didn't want to mess with the video and potentially be not paying attention and all that. So for now, it's going to be a rather short vlog, but we'll see how this drive home goes. Just turned north to go up towards downtown in Little Rock here. And then I'm gonna turn west and shag it back to Russellville. Well, just got home. Is that on my keyring?
No.
That's my other pocket. I'm trying to get the key out, and I have a bunch of stuff in my hands. So Ashley's digging around in my pockets to lock the truck. But we stopped and got 2 cases of beer, which is gonna last us like 3 months. And I have the spray trailer, the scooters, and the pickup truck all here together. And then I chained the scooters to the spray trailer because my neighbor's scooter, they tried to steal it. And usually the scooters are just chained together, but the spray trailer's here, so I figured, hey, what the hell? If I chain it up to the spray trailer, it'll give me a little extra security. Plus, I'd be a little worried that someone would just back a pickup in here and steal this trailer. Probably not gonna happen, but you know, 2 for 1. And I'm hungry and I'm tired, and it's 7 o'clock and I'm ready for bed. So I'm going to go upstairs and eat some dinner and get to sleep, and we will play with this spray trailer in the morning. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.